There's a new chapter tonight in this very serious battle of the sexes. In this fragile recovery, the race is on for jobs. It's all heating up, and one gender is not just winning, it's overwhelming. So who is getting most of the jobs and why? Here's Sharyn Alfonsi.
It became known as the man session. Men lost twice as many jobs as women. But now some are calling our slow national recovery the He-covery. Because unemployed women, like Dawn Rayner, see no sign things are getting better.
My resume is littering this entire area. There's got to be over 2,000 places I've applied for. How many times do I get phone calls and actually get interviews? In 3 years, I've had 2 phone interviews, which went nowhere.
She's not alone. Of the 1.3 million jobs gained in the U.S. during the recovery, more than 1 million, nearly 90%, went to men. Only 113,000 to women. And look at the retail sector, normally a workforce made up of an equal number of men and women. But since the recovery, men have gained 100,000 retail jobs, women lost that many. And the gap's widening in all industries, men netting a total of 600,000 new jobs, women losing 300,000. Why?
The people who are doing the hiring think it's more important to put men back to work there because they're supporting families. But the fact is, women are the main breadwinners in about 40% of families.
But that's not the only thing at play. Billions of dollars of government spending pumped into the economy meant to stimulate jobs, investments in infrastructure like roads, left women, for the most part, behind. Only 5% of women work in transportation, and they make up only 13% of the construction workforce. Add to that massive cuts to public sector jobs like teaching. Women make up just over half of the public workforce, but 8 out of every 10 public sector jobs lost belong to a woman.
And we're talking about teachers, librarians, social workers, healthcare workers. A lot of people wonder, why don't these women just retrain for other jobs? Well, Dawn Rayner, the woman that we met in our piece, says she tried, but she lives in California. And because of the budget crisis there, retraining programs were cut back and not available to her. She told us she is still, Diane, filing at least a dozen applications for jobs every single day.
And 90% of the jobs in this recovery going to men.
Going to men.